Well, hey there, it is Cecilia. Happy Monday. Happy Black History Month. It is the first Monday in February. And today I'm going to share with you the 4 things you can do to make yourself an expert at anything. Excuse my nasalness. I am fighting a cold, but don't worry. I've got my Zicam and my Theraflu on deck, so it will not turn into the flu. So, once again, it is Cecilia Morris, and I'm changing my tagline today. I'm still an engineer by education, a home business owner by desire, but my new tagline is, I am here to help struggling network marketers use the internet and social media to build their brand and their business online. And that is actually what I've been doing mostly for the last 17 months, but when I say my tagline, people got attached to it, so I'm changing it up. So I'm helping struggling network marketers use the internet and social media to build their brand and their business online. And if that is you, comment help, comment show me, comment whatever you feel comfortable with. And also, if you are watching the replay, hit hashtag replay. If you're watching me live, drop a comment so I can give you a shout out and say hello. And if you're watching the replay, leave a comment anyway, because I always go back through and respond. And last thing, if you're watching live, there should be something on your phone or on your laptop or computer that will say that you can follow me, so that way you get notified when I do go live, so you can join in on the conversation. I am working on coming up with a regular schedule, so that way you'll know exactly when to tune in. But until that time comes, just thank you in advance for your support. All right, so let's get into it. The 4 things you can do to make yourself an expert at anything. The first one, critical. Find yourself a mentor or a coach. You need to have someone who has what you have to show you how to get what they have. So you need a mentor. That person will give you homework assignments. They will train you. They will most importantly hold you accountable. So a mentor is critically important. Number 2, you want to try different, not harder. We've all heard the saying of what the definition of insanity is. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. But it's even more crazy is doing the same thing harder and expecting different results. So number 2 is to try different, not harder. Number 3, it is about doing, not knowing. I don't care how much you know. If you're not doing anything with that knowledge, then it doesn't matter. If you're not sharing that information with your team, with your downline, if you're not coaching, training, remember my 3 steps, learn, do, teach. If you're not doing that, I don't care what you know. It's what you do that matters. What do they always say? Actions speak louder than words. So let's do it. And then number 4, you have to study the past to have a better future. Ooh, I feel a sneeze. So an example of that is I have a group. I think it's me and it is me and 4 other ladies, and we call ourselves accountability partners. And we meet every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern to talk about how we did last week and then what our goals are for the coming week. And since last Sunday finished out the month of January, kind of, sort of, we talked about our accomplishments and our fails, which aren't epics. They're just fails. They're lessons for the month of January. And so the reason why we went through that exercise is because if we don't look at what we did not accomplish that was on our list for January, then we'll probably miss it for February, March, April, May, September, October, November. So you have to look at the past to get a better future. So some of the things that I failed at, I wanted to get 400 new leads in my system. I didn't do too bad. I got 266, but that's not 400, is it? When my goal was 400. So that allowed me to evaluate what I'm going to do differently for February to make sure that I hit my goal of 400. So with that being said, let's just run through the 4 things again that you can do to make yourself an expert at anything. Most importantly, find a mentor or coach. You want to try different, not harder. Remember, it's about doing, not knowing. I don't care what you know, it's what you do. And then you want to make sure you study the past to have a better future. So if you want to learn how to implement these 4 skills that I am giving you to make yourself an expert, then click the link attached to this video to read the article that will go into more detail. Once again, click the link, get the detail, and implement. Remember, you cannot learn everything that I have learned over the last 17 months by listening to me you for 5-7 minutes 4 or 5 times a week. You got to dig down in the weeds, and you got to get the detail for yourself, and you have to implement. When I wanted to be an engineer, I couldn't just go to class. I had to do the homework. I had to take the test. I had to pass the finals. And ultimately, I achieved the goal of walking across stage. When I wanted to change the way I do business, I had to learn how to use the internet, the right way to advertise, what's the best things to post on Facebook. All these things that come together to make it a well-oiled machine and an amazing system that has done nothing but propel my business in a way I wouldn't have expected, but I had to get the training. Click the link, attach the video, read the blog, and leave a comment. Let me know that you got some value from this information. I am Cecilia, and I'm here to help struggling network marketers use the internet and social media to build their business and their brand online. Till next time.